Lesson: Legal and regulatory requirements for breach reporting. Legal and regulatory requirements for breach reporting are a crucial component of data privacy and protection. Understanding these requirements is essential for professionals responsible for safeguarding sensitive information and ensuring compliance with applicable laws. The regulatory landscape is complex, with varying requirements depending on jurisdiction and industry, but common themes and best practices can guide organizations in effectively managing breach incidents. This lesson will provide actionable insights, practical tools, and frameworks to equip certified data privacy and protection auditors with the necessary skills to navigate breach reporting requirements effectively. The first step in understanding breach reporting is recognizing the regulatory frameworks that govern data breaches. One of the most significant regulations is the General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union, which mandates that data controllers report personal data breaches to the relevant supervisory authority within 72 hours of becoming aware of the breach, unless the breach is unlikely to result in a risk to the rights and freedoms of individuals. This requirement emphasizes the need for organizations to have efficient breach detection and reporting mechanisms in place. Failure to report breaches in a timely manner can result in significant fines and reputational damage. In the United States, breach reporting requirements vary by state and sector. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act requires covered entities and business associates to notify affected individuals, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, and, in some cases, the media, of breaches involving unsecured protected health information. The timeline for reporting is within 60 days of discovery. Similarly, the California Consumer Privacy Act imposes breach notification obligations on businesses, requiring them to inform consumers of unauthorized access to their personal information. This patchwork of regulations underscores the importance of understanding specific legal requirements applicable to an organization's operations. To address these challenges, organizations can implement a comprehensive incident response plan that includes breach detection, assessment, and reporting procedures. The National Institute of Standards and Technology provides a valuable framework for developing such a plan. NIST's Computer Security Incident Handling Guide outlines 4 key phases: preparation, detection and analysis, containment, eradication and recovery, and post-incident activity. By following this structured approach, organizations can ensure they are well prepared to respond to breach incidents and fulfill their reporting obligations. Preparation involves establishing policies, procedures, and communication plans before a breach occurs. Organizations should conduct regular training and awareness programs to ensure that employees understand their roles and responsibilities in the event of a breach. Additionally, preparing a breach notification template can expedite the reporting process, ensuring consistency and compliance with regulatory requirements. Detection and analysis require monitoring and logging systems to identify and assess potential breaches promptly. Implementing automated tools and technologies, such as intrusion detection systems and security information and event management solutions, can enhance an organization's ability to detect breaches in real time. Once a breach is detected, the organization must assess its scope and impact to determine whether it meets the criteria for mandatory reporting. This involves identifying the types of data compromised, the number of affected individuals, and the potential risks associated with the breach. Engaging legal and compliance experts at this stage is crucial to ensure an accurate assessment and compliance with applicable laws. The containment, eradication, and recovery phase focuses on mitigating the breach's impact and preventing further unauthorized access. Organizations should isolate affected systems, remove any malicious components, and restore normal operations. Documenting these actions is essential for demonstrating compliance with regulatory requirements. Post-incident activity involves evaluating the organization's response to the breach and identifying areas for improvement. Conducting a post-incident review can help organizations refine their incident response plans, enhance their security measures, and reduce the likelihood of future breaches. Additionally, Organizations should update their risk assessments and consider implementing additional controls to address identified vulnerabilities. A practical example of effective breach management is the case of a global technology company that experienced a data breach affecting millions of users. By leveraging its incident response plan and adhering to GDPR requirements, the company quickly identified and contained the breach, notified affected users and the relevant supervisory authority within the mandated timeframe, and implemented additional security measures to prevent recurrence. This proactive approach not only minimized regulatory penalties, but also helped maintain customer trust and safeguard the company's reputation. In addition to regulatory compliance, organizations must also consider the ethical implications of breach reporting. Transparency with affected individuals is crucial, as it allows them to take appropriate measures to protect themselves from potential harm. Clear and timely communication can help mitigate the impact of a breach on individuals and preserve trust in the organization. Finally, organizations should leverage technological advancements to enhance their breach detection and response capabilities. Artificial intelligence and machine learning technologies can analyze large volumes of data to identify patterns indicative of a breach, enabling faster and more accurate detection. Implementing these technologies, along with continuous monitoring and regular security assessments, can significantly improve an organization's ability to respond to breaches and comply with reporting requirements. Legal and regulatory requirements for breach reporting are a critical aspect of data privacy and protection. By understanding the specific obligations imposed by different jurisdictions and industries, organizations can develop comprehensive incident response plans that ensure timely and accurate breach reporting. Utilizing frameworks such as NIST's Computer Security Incident Handling Guide and leveraging technological tools can enhance an organization's ability to manage breaches effectively. Additionally, considering the ethical implications of breach reporting and maintaining transparency with affected individuals can further strengthen an organization's data protection efforts. Through these actionable insights and practical tools, professionals can enhance their proficiency in breach management and ensure compliance with legal and regulatory requirements.